Hello everyone, how we doing? Only a couple of days now till Tottenham take on Brighton in game week 33. I really don't know what to make of it, to be honest. De Zerbi's second game in charge with 6 games remaining from this one. What are your thoughts, boys and girls? What are your thoughts? Is this going to be the time where we turn it around? Look, some might say we should have done that against Sunderland. It was unfortunate not to get anything from that game, to be honest. We had our chances, 7 shots on target. I know Sunderland only had about 2 or 3, but they took their chances very well. You know, own goal, deflection. Kinski weren't saving that. No keeper would save that. No keeper in the world would save that. I thought Kinski done very, very well. Very, very well. But what are your thoughts going into that game on Saturday? So yes everyone, smash a like, have your say in the comments section, get subbed into the channel if you haven't done so already. So yeah, Tottenham take on Brighton. My thoughts and my predictions. Look, I swear the last time we played Brighton we won 2-1. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments section please, but this has to be it now. It's now or never. I know some of us said it, including me, said it last week, and it's now or never, but it's literally now or never now. West Ham are 2 points clear of Spurs already. If they win again and we don't, they go 5 clear. I know Nottingham Forest have got a very, very difficult run, and they have a very, very uncomfortable run. But then so do Spurs. You know, Spurs have not made it very easy for themselves, have they? They've not made it easy for themselves. Haven't made it easy. So what are your thoughts? Look, with De Zerbi, he did get it wrong. Not so much the formation, but just the lineup. You know, bringing on Sarr as a sub instead of Xavi Simons. Didn't start Paulinho. Gallagher. Look, I rate Gallagher, but how many times has he played in his natural position? But he was just non-existent, wasn't he, Gallagher? So for me, I want to see a midfield middle of Bissouma, because Bissouma should come back for his experience. João Palhinha, you've only got to look at the stats. And I'd even throw in Xavi Simons. But I'm hearing a lot of rumours going around that De Zerbi doesn't like Xavi Simons. I don't know if it's just false malarkey that's just going around social media. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to make of that one. But I want to see a midfield partnership of those 3 there. You know, João Palhinha, Xavi Simons and Bissouma in that midfield. Obviously, Romero's going to be missing, so, you know, it's a no-brainer. You're chucking Kevin Danzo. Kevin Danzo, for me, does the job. Nothing fancy about him. Does the job and he gets on with it. And 9 times out of 10, he smashes it out the park. You know what I mean? He plays for the badge. Oh, Kevin Danzo. You know, we have to turn it around now. Brighton, Wolves after that. I know the last time we played Wolves, you know, we just about got a point, didn't we? You know, Tottenham, to get out of this mess we are in, to get out of this shithole that we're in, Tottenham have to at least win 3 of those games and get a couple of points off the other ones. And hopefully West Ham and even Forest drop points. Like I said earlier, and I'll say again, Forest have got a very difficult run. But we just have to be careful of ourselves right now. We can't rely on other teams. Cannot rely on other teams. But what are your thoughts going into Saturday? What are your score predictions? If you're going to ask me, Flicks, what's the score prediction? It's going to be edgy, because you just don't know with Brighton. You just don't know with Brighton. They've won, out of their last 6 games, they've won 5 of them. You know what I mean? And they're coming up against a very, very dodgy Spurs team. Where most of us are pretty much saying, this is another defeat. But we got to get something from this, surely. So what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comment section. See you lot in the next video.